Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play Mass Effect 2. Um, so when we last left off, we had added Mordin to the crew, and we're going to go and talk to him, and get to know him a bit. Also speak to people to see what if they have anything new to say. And then we're going to go and get this Archangel person who is on Omega as well. We don't know much about him. But first, now that we have this guy, Morden, our head scientist, we can apply those upgrades that we found earlier. So, let's do that. Weapon upgrades. Assault rifle damage. Yes, want that. And we're using the resources that we gathered from the planets and that we picked up here and there to pay for these upgrades. As you can see, Platinum 2500 is what this sniper rifle damage thing costs. And what else? Okay, this will let us carry more metagel. That will not hurt at all. Okay, yep. And I suppose I could have done this before I began recording, but oh well. I'll try to be quick. And the Krogan Vitality will make all Krogan squad members get more health. We just have one, we just have Grunt, but he's already tough to kill, it'll make him tougher to kill. That's nice. Don't want him dying. Yeah, sure. You know, I kind of, let me see. Hell. Okay, that's just a list, and alright. Now I'll...
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
Yeah, it seems like Daniel is going to need those mechs because Omega's kind of a rough place, and he is pretty pacifistic. So, yeah, you mentioned special tasks. Tell me about that.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirihi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
Oh, yeah. That's the,
I worked with an STG captain named Kirihi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team. Deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate, stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
I'll reserve comment on that for now.
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
What was your proudest career moment?
Covered this, didn't we? It was after getting sidelined. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results-at-all-costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus put you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
No chance. They had me under the whole time.
Figures. They always have to be in control. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready. Commander.
I just want to make sure I'm not
something?
missing anything. Oh, okay. I can ask about this.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Yeah, it would be, it is worth the palladium. Because I don't want that. I don't want the ship to be sliced up again.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
We've got the best armor available. The rest is outside my expertise, Commander.
Wow, that was fast. Okay.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I'm pretty sure that at this point, if you ask these questions, he'll give you the same answers as before. So I will not ask that,
We'll
and I
talk
will
later.
just move
Commander.
on to talk to the other people, because, you know, I would like to try to avoid.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, alright.
Mordin's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Alright, let's see who's contacted me. Oh yeah, well, yeah, I remember Emily Wong. You know, she's the non-tabloid reporter who wasn't, who didn't ask me any, you know, questions that might make me look bad on the Citadel, and she got me to do some jobs. I brought her some evidence of a criminal organization run by that guy Fist. And she also had me plant a surveillance device in the traffic control in the Citadel to pick up evidence that the people there were being overworked, and they were like, if they were kept on getting worked that hard without rest, they were likely to slip up, and people were likely to get hurt or dead as a result, because somebody, you know, it's their job to make sure ships don't crash into each other, and they wouldn't be able to do that. Anyway, so we're just getting around. Healing of your facial scars. I don't have a whole lot of scars left, but okay. So, mind over matter. Yep. It's like I said in a previous video, if you do more renegade things, more ruthless things, then your scars don't heal as much as mine have. They actually get worse. Your face becomes a series of...
I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.